Alright, bath time. Bath time. No need to dawdle. Wow, you just leave her in the open now? When I got to the dressing room, Toko was sitting alone on the bench, the laptop in front of her. Toko, did you decide to come hear what Alter Ego has to say too? I already heard it with Master. With Master. You don't have to keep saying it. Anyway, so what are you doing right now? Shut up. Stop bothering me. Get out of the way! We have to talk to Alter Ego. No, I made Master a promise. A promise? Master told me to wait here, so that's what I'm doing. What are you, his dog? If that's what Master wants, I'll do anything he asks. You just love being mistreated. Well, fine. If you really want me gone, by all means, make her sneeze, make her sneeze. Hey guys, what's going on? We'd like you to move. Sure thing, just kneel before me and beg. First a mega masochist, now a super sadist. Well, if you'll excuse me, Genocide Jill. Actually, should I talk to everybody first? They're probably just gonna say, oh, okay. I'm not sure I trust her to keep her word, even if we did do what she asked. Oh? Are you going to ask me to do the impossible? Whatever it is, I really don't want to have to beg her. Come on, Makoto, just do it! Why's it gotta be me? It's fine, it's not the end of the world if you beg a little. But the same goes for you. No, it would be the end of the world for me. You sound like a little kid right now. Kyoko. Listen, Kyoko, about that picture from before. She's being very thorough in pretending I don't exist. Well, I guess we have no choice but to use force. A shot to the face would stand out, so go for the gut. But she's a girl. Who cares? I've already got a mountain of lawsuits waiting for me when I get out. What's one more? Kidding, you hit her then. Hey, Afro Thunder, don't get any bright ideas, okay? You're totally not adorable, so I'll make sure you live when I stab you, but it'll hurt like hell. I'm strong against women and children, but not women and children that seem strong. This guy's the worst. Can we still check behind Sakura? Nope. Nope. If we can somehow reach that area. I don't think so. Okay, what? Nah, okay, whatever. Okay, Master Genocide Jill, please let us have a look. Toko? Seriously, I'm asking you nicely to let us use the laptop. Byakuya told us to come here so we could use it, right? Did you hear what I said? I told you to kneel and beg. Come on, Makoto, give her the old 1-2 combo. 1, drop to your knees. 2, beseech. Why are you acting like you're not part of this? I was as desperate as I felt. Finally, I did kneel down in front of her, and I said, please, I'm begging you. Will you please let us use the laptop? Such an ultra miraculous feeling of happiness! All my pent-up anger at Master for abusing me is evaporating! I thought you were happy about that, not angry. So even you realize it's abuse. That should be enough, right? Hurry up and let us talk to Alter Ego. Okay! Oh, man. I'll go to bed every night for the rest of my life thinking about what just happened. She's really into this stuff, huh? Kyoko. Still ignoring me. Anyone else got any bright ideas? Good job, Makoto! That was some top-tier begging! Shut up. What kind of relationship do Byakuya and Toko even have anyway? Abuser and the abused? Except the abused is kind of loving it. Here's my main concern. Okay. Everyone, come closer. I already told Byakuya, but I was finally able to crack open all the files that were on this laptop. Sorry to have kept you all waiting. Just what I thought. Finally, the time has come. I'm starting to get kind of nervous. I felt the same way. Resting on the keyboard, my hands started to shake. Move. The single word was like a sharpened blade. Wounded, I moved to let her take over. She's so prickly right now, God. Here we go. Kyoko began typing, the words appearing as fast as I could read them. Can you tell us what you found out? Sure. I analyzed the files and extracted all the useful information I could find. And one particularly important fact I discovered was that a certain plan had been put into effect here. To isolate the students of Hope's Peak Academy and to create a communal life for them. That was the stated goal of the plan. But it was meant to be more than just a normal school life. The students were intended to live out the rest of their lives here. That's... It's exactly the situation we found ourselves in. It's quite unthinkable, isn't it? And what's more, the one who came up with the plan was... none other than the administrators of Hope's Peak themselves. Like, you mean the original staff or the Monokuma staff? Because I assume Monokuma's not the original staff. Like he said earlier, it's his headmaster's office now, but it wasn't before. What? Wait, hold on! Then the reason we've been imprisoned here... it wasn't the work of some psycho freak or criminal organization or whatever? It was the school itself? That doesn't make any sense! Why would they do that? They would do that. Assuming they're good people, they would do that if being inside forever is better than being outside. I don't think Alter Ego is finished. Perhaps we should hear the rest. It seems that the reason they devised the plan was because of what happened a year ago. The tragedy? This is how they described that event. They said it was the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. Some kind of apocalypse. What does that mean? Yeah, what kind of name is that for something? I wonder if we've lost our memories because of this event. Because for some reason it's so gruesome that they don't want us to know about it. So they're like, okay, let's put these kids into the school, make them forget about the horrible stuff and just let them live their lives out here. Otherwise known as the tragedy, it was apparently some sort of devastating occurrence. Yeah, Monokuma mentioned this last trial. Because of the tragedy, Hope's Peak Academy was forced to discontinue its role as a school and close down. I see. Things are finally starting to make sense. What this means is, 1 year ago, this tragedy took place. And whatever it was, it forced Hope's Peak to shut down. From there, they decided to use the school as a kind of staging ground. They planned to sequester the students here, where they would live out the rest of their lives. But why would the Hope's Peak administrators want to shut everyone in like that? And what could this tragic event have possibly been? In a flash, Kyoko had typed their questions into the computer. And the answer we got was... I don't know. I'm sorry, I don't know. If that information was ever on this computer, it's gone now. I'm totally useless. I'm sorry. And that's all he said. Then, is this really the end? We get halfway through the answer and that's it? It would appear so. Disappointing. Oh, wait! There's one other thing I forgot to mention. I think it might be important. I believe it has to do with the mastermind. The mastermind? Kyoko's fingers moved even faster than they had so far. Did you figure out the mastermind's identity? No, that I still don't know. But I did find a clue, I think. The one leading the Hope's Peak staff, the one who finalized the plan to isolate you, was the Hope's Peak headmaster, not Monokuma. So that same person may very well be the mastermind who planned all this out. And according to the files, the headmaster is a man in his late 30s. Is Monokuma a man in his late 30s? It seems possible, even likely, that he's somewhere in the school right now. Is it the guy that hit me? Whoa. Why are you so... I have never... Kyoko, what's up? The headmaster is here in the school? Then that's gotta be the mastermind. I mean, Monokuma's been calling himself the headmaster, right? Which makes the real headmaster that much more suspicious. But if we break down the door to his room, we're dead, right? So what are we supposed to do? I'll find a way. Whoa, I've never seen... Except for that one time when we were looking at that tape, I've never seen such emotion on Kyoko's face. She definitely knows more. Huh? No matter what it takes, I will find the headmaster. No matter the cost. Kyoko? What's going on? I can't explain why. I just know that I have to find him. She has to? Kyoko, what's going on with you? When she heard about the headmaster, her reaction was almost violent. We should see if Alter Ego has any more information. And just as quickly as she loses it, she recomposes herself. Very used to this whole poker face thing. That seemed to be her attempt to regain her composure, and she started typing again. Did you learn anything else? I'm sorry, that's everything I found. All the information on this laptop seems to be pretty old, so that's all I could do from here. I'm really sorry. Then it really is all over. Wait, Alter Ego seems to have more to say. Well... It's kind of a different topic, but I was wondering about something. I haven't seen Celeste, Hifumi, or Taka since yesterday. A heavy silence fell across the room. The only sound was the flat, precise clicking of keys as Kyoko typed. They're all dead. What? I see. Certainly I knew that was a possibility, but... It really happened. Oh, sorry. There's no point in me getting depressed over things I can't do anything about. Well then, I guess that's it. That's it. A simple phrase that held so much meaning. She began typing again. You've done your job, thank you. I'm done? I guess I am, huh? Then maybe I'll take a little rest. I'm kinda tired. Goodbye, everyone. See you later. With that, the laptop entered sleep mode. So Alter Ego did everything he could. We won't have to talk to him all that much anymore. But I kind of feel sorry for him. You feel sorry? But he's just a computer program, right? A pretty lively one. I know, but still, he did everything he could for us, you know? I mean, yeah, it did, but that's what a computer program is designed to do. You don't tell a computer good job every time you shut it down, do you? Well, no. But when we talked to Alter Ego, I guess I just didn't see it that way. I know what you mean. I feel the same way. Hey, come on, it's just a program. You can't tell the difference between a program and a friend, right? But you know, what's the difference between us and that program, really? I started thinking about how you would differentiate a person and an AI. That's actually a pretty big topic in AI in real life. The Turing test. So right now, when people create an AI, and if they want it to be as real as a person, they have to get the AI to pass the Turing test, which is, in a nutshell, a test to see how lifelike and human-like the AI is, and as far as I know it, so far, there has been no AI in the real world that has convincingly passed the Turing test. If you're interested, do go look up the Turing test, because it is a pretty interesting topic. But there have been small-scale passes where a program was able to fool somebody into thinking it was a person for like 5 minutes, but 5 minutes is hardly a rigorous test. Alter ego isn't human, I know that. It's just a program running on a computer. But at the same time, I couldn't help but think of him as our friend. Yeah, he's no different from us. He's still our friend. I think maybe I understand where you're coming from. Then there's no problem with calling him a friend. After all, the more friends, the merrier, right? Check this out. Friendship has no survival value. Instead, it gives value to survival. So anyway. Don't so anyway that! It's a totally smart and cool thing that I quoted from I don't remember where! Anyway, there's nothing more Alter Ego can do to help us. As such, his role in this is over. Am I wrong about that? You're not, but it's kinda cold. No, but... She's so pissed at us, holy freaking hell! All these passive-aggressive comments left and right, left and right! And frankly, I question the ease with which you decide who is and isn't your friend. Do you really mean that? The story's gone off track. We should go over what Alter Ego said one more time. Yeah, good idea. What was the Hope's Peak staff thinking? Why are they making us kill each other? Well, the plan that Alter Ego quoted, it didn't say anything about killing. So, it could have just been that the normal Hope's Peak staff people put us in here, but then Monokuma and gang came over and they're like, hey, let's make them kill each other. I don't know. Alter Ego said that what happened 1 year ago is what started everything. Yeah, he said it was the biggest, most awful, most hopeless event in human history, right? Oh, despair. Hopelessness. It must have been a huge incident, whatever it was. Yet, don't you find it strange that none of you know about it? But did something like that really happen a year ago? I don't really remember anything happening that you could describe that way. What about you guys? I don't really watch the news, so... Sorry, nothing comes to mind. That event led to the closing of Hope's Peak. If nothing else, it must have had some kind of connection to this school. Maybe all the students here were killed or something. That kind of catastrophe would have been all over the news. At least one of us would remember that. Then maybe they covered it up. That would explain why none of us knew that the school had been shut down. Totally covering up something like that? I suppose it's not totally impossible. What's wrong with our government? Our taxes pay their salaries. They should be handling stuff like this. Maybe, but right now, there's only one path open to us. We have to find the headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy. We have to find him and make him tell us everything. As long as we can get our hands on him, I think. Kyoko. When she said headmaster, I got that feeling again. But even that is a problem not so easily solved. I wonder if Kyoko knows the headmaster. It kind of sounds like she does. Yeah, you're right. Well, our business is done here, so for now we should get out of here. Oh yeah, good idea. Then Oh, it's on demand now, huh? Hey, do you keep memory of what happens? Is it really that dusty? Wait, I mean... Oh no, I'm not waiting anymore. I'm not guarding it. Byakuya is gonna be so mad at me. Let's avoid getting involved any further. Good call. Nighttime already. But as we left the dressing room, someone was there waiting for us. Oh no, he totally knows that we were like taking a bath for way too long. My heart is pounding away. It's pounding with anger! You're not still mad about the whole breaking into the headmaster's room thing, are you? Oh, that little matter doesn't matter even a little bit. I'm a little jealous of you guys enjoying an indecent mixed bath, but that doesn't matter either. It's building. I feel it building. My head's about to boil over with rage. Don't get so angry. Here, let me help center your chakra. Etch this on the walls of your brain, okay? When you do something to me, I do it right back. That might be related to what happened with Sakura and Monokuma earlier. An eye for an eye, a fang for a fang.
Huh?
A fang for a fang? Be careful! He just chanted the incantation of devastation! No, it's just a saying. Oh, I see. Man, Hiro really is dumb. But what's he talking about? Maybe he was talking directly to Sakura, but we just happened to be listening in on that. So, it's nighttime. What does everyone want to do? Celeste was the one who suggested our nighttime rule, but she's gone now. I think we should still avoid being out at nighttime. I know it'll make me feel better that way. Byakuya and Toko aren't even following it though. I agree. Very well then. In that case, time for bed. So everyone headed back to their rooms. Monokuma's parting words left me feeling anxious the rest of the night. Once I was back in my room, I got lost in thought. What we'd learned from Alter Ego kept on spinning around and around in my mind. The administrators of Hope's Peak had planned all of this. Not all of it. They did it because of the tragedy which had happened a year before. And apparently, the headmaster is the one behind it all. The mastermind. That's what Alter Ego says, but, you know, she or it could make a mistake, right? All these mysteries make me worried. But I still have to try and unravel them, bit by bit. I'm sure the road will be long and tough, but I don't have any other choice. Let's talk a bit about where I was at before I became a bear. You were other things before a bear? At first, I was at a total loss. I just had no idea what I should become. A lady in our tech support department suggested I try being a shrimp. She was like, "Oh, the company's been trying to push for this forever. It's really an incredible offer." But as she laid out all the details, it turned out it wasn't a tiger prawn like I'd hoped, but a little popcorn shrimp. That's totally tiny. It would have been the world's smallest mascot. I like eating shrimp. I didn't want to be one myself. Plus, someone might come along and step on me. So then the lady totally started laughing at me. She was like, "You think we can do a tiger prawn on our budget?" So ultimately, I decided to become a bear instead. And that's the secret origin story of Monokuma. That was very enlightening. That had to be the most puzzling one yet. First things first, I need to head to the dining hall. Yeah, it's kind of nice. After all these days, after all the murders and deaths, that we still have this kind of routine thing for bonding and everything, right? I guess we don't have to check anything anymore. Customary. Gotta make a round around here. just in case. Oh, hello. Good morning. Whoa, Makoto! Huh? Why do you sound so surprised? Sorry about that. It's just... if you'd gotten here even a minute earlier, it would have cost me a few more minutes off my life. What? Why? Cause Kyoko, like, just left. Kyoko? You know, Makoto, when a guy and a girl go at it, it shortens the lives of the people who have to watch it happen too. And since it's me saying it, you know it's true. So like, hurry up and make it better. Anyway, see you at breakfast. That's easy for him to say, but what am I supposed to do? How long is this gonna last? Can we go in here, by the way? Everyone's meeting at the dining hall. She won't even give me a chance to explain myself. She just shuts me down right away. Good morning, Hina. Morning! Hey, so yesterday, you were kinda cool. Huh? What do you mean? You know, when you said alter ego was your friend. I was thinking the same thing. But when stuff like that happens, I never know how to say what I'm thinking. So I'm really glad you said it for me. So, thanks! You're welcome. You're usually like totally normal, but when the time comes, bam, you just bust out your special power. I mean, even before yesterday, when stuff comes up, it's like you always do something about it. Even before yesterday? Are you talking about the class trials and stuff? Oh my god, do you like me too? You're blushing so hard! I mean, that stuff is just... it just kinda took care of itself, you know? It totally didn't! With your power and Sakura's and everyone else's, I'm sure we'll get out of here. Yeah, I think you're right. I am, right? Alright! Now that we've got that fighting spirit, let's go get some grub! She's right, even if the road is long. If we don't keep on moving forward, we'll never reach our goal. Well, we could go grab some grub or talk to Mr. Grumpy over here. What do you want? Well, the breakfast meeting... You honestly expect me to go? Right. Oh, as long as I'm here. I should ask Byakuya what he made of the stuff Alter Ego told us. Actually, no, I better not. The surveillance camera would catch us for sure. So? Oh, well... Okay. He's gone. Surprisingly, Toko is not around here. Yeah, not much else. I wonder when Byakuya and Toko eat then. Do they just eat before? No, they can't eat before us. Actually, they don't even follow the nighttime rule anyway. Never mind. Are you kidding me? Kyoko isn't... Is that what Hiro meant by Kyoko left? Aww. As I entered the dining hall, the first thing I saw was her. What are you staring at? Oh, Toko? What, you think your eyes will just rot by looking at me? Fine, then don't look at me! I think he's just surprised to see you at the breakfast meeting is all. Indeed, it's been quite a while since you joined us. Yeah, what made you change your mind? Master told you to go away. Oh my god. Byakuya said he likes a girl to have some meat on her bones, so... I can't imagine that Byakuya would confide in you about that. I'm gonna start eating. I'm gonna force it down into my stomach. I'm gonna eat till I drop. I refuse to lose. I wouldn't do that if I were you. Well, other than that, it looks like Kyoko isn't here. Oh, she said she'd come by later. Later? Yeah, after you leave. Oh, that stings! What? Oh, she made it so explicit too. She's not even trying to hide it anymore. I know I said she wanted you to show some backbone, but you didn't need to show her that much. You're dirty, Makoto. Dirty! President Dirty of Dirtylandia! You don't understand. You're the type who takes the stairs of love 3 steps at a time, aren't you? What do you think I did to her? I'm telling you, it's not like that. Oh my god, she thinks I did something like weird. Shut up already, Hina. You've been running your filthy mouth like that all morning. Filthy? Me? Don't make me repeat myself. I'm not filthy. There's no use denying it. We can all see how disgusting you are. By how everybody is blushing, I'm guessing they're not talking about rolling in the mud dirty, are they? Shut up. You and that lusty body of yours. Night after night, you go out for your illicit club meetings. Hey, knock it off! I can't deal with dirty stuff like that. Your midnight extracurricular activities only put us in even more danger. Looks like the genocide side is leaking. Stop it! You'd like me to stop, wouldn't you? Your sweaty hands gripping to the big, fat, chalk tight. Going for all the extra credit. Your screams are like the screech of a violated blackboard. And it's amazing. Indecent ideas are coming to me one after another. Okay, now I'm pretty sure that the novels, the romance novels, Toko, right, are probably rated 18. So, would you rather have your black eye on the left or the right? Sorry. Let's leave Toko alone. She's gone a little funny from all her pent-up frustration. Anyway, you and Kyoko need to make up already, you know? Yeah, I know. I mean, of course I want things to get better as soon as possible. But with everything that's been going on, I haven't had a chance to talk to her about what I saw. Before anything, I need to talk to Sakura about it. Well, you're not gonna do it here, cause everybody's here. She's always by Hina's side too, so that makes it really difficult. Sorry. Don't hit me. If you want to hit someone, hit Master. Please hit him. Oh, please. Let me watch you hit him. I think it's best if I stay far away from her. She's gone off to the deep end. Cheer up, man. It's not a big deal if a girl doesn't like ya. It's better than having one sue ya, like I did. Jeez, Hiro, you've lived a pretty brutal life. I feel all dizzy. Why? Are you okay, Hina? You just don't look so well. I seriously can't handle dirty stuff like that. Looks like Hina had an unexpected weakness. Sakura? What is it? Can you make some time later? I was hoping I could talk to you. Now that Kyoko's dumped him, Makoto's trying to win Sakura's heart! Are you in heat, Makoto? Don't care who they are, as long as they got the right equipment? Watch out, Sakura! Makoto's transformed into a wild beast! Prime Minister Wild Beast of Beastopia! Why is this happening to me? Can our talk wait till tomorrow? I'd like to get some rest today. I'm scared. If we wait till tomorrow, something might happen tomorrow. Or even tonight. For some reason, I've been feeling worn down these last few days. Huh? Are you sick? Did you get hurt? No, nothing serious. I've just had some minor aches and pains. From all the scrimmages with Monokuma. Huh? Is that... Oh! Remember what Monokuma said? What you do to Monokuma will have done back to you. It must be because of that battle. But it must be pretty bad if you have to go rest. Are you sure you're okay? I'm sure a protein shake and some sleep will get me back on my feet. That's true. Protein is good for all kinds of stuff. You guys like worship protein. It's like your god or something. Makoto! I don't know what it is you want to talk to Sakura about, but save it till tomorrow. She's in pain. Yeah, I got it. Sorry. Well, for now, let's eat. Eat? I'm kinda nervous. Huh? How come? Because I don't usually eat in front of other people. Ever since I was a kid, I'd eat by myself. Aww. What about your family? Oh, well, yeah. I used to live with my dad, my mom, and my mom. You had 2 moms? What? That's just how things were. That's like a serious issue. Just let it go. You're asking for trouble getting involved with her more than you have to. How dare you speak to me with that disgusting mouth of yours? Stop saying stuff like that! Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and eat. If I don't, Kyoko will never show up. Pretty miserable situation, man. I scarfed down breakfast as fast as I could and immediately headed back to my room.